Hey, I don't know who. Yeah, right. I'm not into editing shit. The fuck. I don't know who needs to hear this, but maybe this is you. Let's see what your cards have to say for right now. If you're landing on this page, maybe you need to hear this. Who knows? Check out my YouTube page. Let's see. One, two, three. All right. Are you looking for money? You're looking for school education. This is a card that would indicate that if you're looking, the diploma would already be in your hand, or there's some sort of conversation that's going on around money, finances, things like that. Right? There's some sort of a new beginning that's trying to happen for you. Right? This would say, like, go for it, because it would mean you already have the education that's needed for something more. Oh, look, more pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles can be an indication about planting seeds, things going slow. This is a slow-moving night, right? This can also be a representation of, well, we're already in Virgo time period, so it wouldn't be a next Earth sign. This would probably be more like the next fire sign, which would put us into Sagittarius. So, I would say the longest time period, it would be then, right? But this to me is saying, go forward, be independent. Because clearly you're leaving something behind, right? This is you moving forward, right? You're looking for opportunities, especially if you're an entrepreneurial type person, right? Ace of Wands is a new beginning, especially financially, right? Is what we're talking about. Pentacles are finances, right? So this is a new beginning, but the Ace of Wands is about the self, right? So it's doing something for you. It's something that you're spiritually inclined to want to do, something that you want to do energetically for yourself, right? So I would say go do this, because it's telling you, go do it, right? Let's see what else shows up with this, since I have a couple of minutes, right? Let's see what else shows up with this. So this is like you may have to put in a little money to make money, right? But this is also a card that's related to gratitude. In another deck that I use, it would be about your guides trying to help you to be able to get things done, right? This next card, the Magician, would imply that you have all the tools that you require, right? This is also a card, the Magician is a kind of manifestation. It's like as above, so below, right? It's having all the tools because the guy has the cups, the wands, the pentacles, the swords, right? He has all the tools that he requires, right? So you have all the things you need to do to get things done, right? And this is a card that would be about, it's kind of about gratitude, right? Because it is like alms for the poor kind of thing. It's also trying to balance things out a little bit, right? So whatever you're going to put in is what you're going to get back, basically, right? You also have the Queen of Wands sitting over here, which could imply that there could be a female around you that is going to be able to help you, or whether it's like somebody that you're talking to at a bank if you're going to get a loan, or if you're going for an interview, right? This implies entrepreneurial, right? But it's like somebody that maybe want to be like their own boss type person, right? But even if you're working for somebody else, it could be in a way that you don't really have to answer to somebody like in a big way, right? You have like creative license to do things like that kind of thing, right? But whoever this Queen of Wands is over here, she's definitely showing up as somebody that would be able to help you, whether she's supporting you, whether you're interviewing with her, whether you're talking to her about like getting things done, right? Like She's showing up here as being in some sort of a supportive role. She's Queen of Wands, so she could be like Leo, Aries, Sag, like that, or somebody that just has a lot of power, right? If you are the woman, then this would put you in a position of power too, right? So it's not just about a guy, even though this is a guy, right? Even though this is a phallic symbol, right? Even though this is a guy, right? Even though this is a guy, right? Even though this is a guy, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that this is about a man, right? Cards don't read like that, right? It's more about the energy involved, right? So, so yeah, you clearly have, you're clearly trying to manifest things. You have all this stuff going on around here that you want to be doing. See, there's like an emotional content that's coming up around here too. Right? This is going to be a death and rebirth situation, right? This is all about like doors closing, new doors opening, right? And also, if you're looking for a home, right? If you're looking for a sense of stability, then that could come up too. And it could very well be that you have to move in order to get things done, or it may be that you have just moved. It's sitting in a future position. However, like this is the kind that I use about completion, but I use it for home, right? For other people can use it for whatever they want to use it for. I use it for home. So, so to me, this is like in the order. So this is how they showed up. So there's some sort of an emotional content. You're looking for something on an emotional level, right? But the doors have to close in order for new doors to open, right? This is a transformation. This is a Scorpio-based card. It's like a death and rebirth thing. But this is a kind of use about home. So even though it's sitting in what we would call like a future position, right? It could be that you have moved and now what am I doing next, right? So, so yeah, all of this stuff, it seems like it's happening, but there's definitely going to be some sort of like stability that goes on around here. And because the Queen of Wands is sitting here with this house card, it may be like a woman that's going to be able to help you to get this house, right? Because all these three cards are showing up together as well. So, could be you and a partner or stuff like that. But I don't think that this is a partnership kind of situation here. This doesn't feel to me like it's like boyfriend, girlfriend. It doesn't feel like it's, any kind of two people that are working, in some sort of a relationship together. It seems like it's more about you're just being able to move forward here. And, the Queen of Wands is somebody that can have a lot of passion in terms of what it is that they're doing too. So it can be like balance in terms of like male, female energy as well. But I don't know, this looks like really good. So if this is coming across your page and you're looking to do something new, like financially, and trying to, get away from a lot of drama, I would say go for it.